Good morning, Central Lee Elementary. Mrs. Fugger here. I know it's Scoreboard Tuesday, but I'm here in my office because I'm getting ready to head up to a board meeting that I have to be at a little earlier than usual, and I just couldn't get here any earlier to put every little thing up. I do have our results though, and I'll have it up once I get back from the meeting. I'll put up the rest of our scoreboard. But before we talk about that, it is Tuesday, February 10th, 2025. Sorry, 26. And we are having for lunch mozzarella sticks, green beans, baby carrots, mandarin oranges, and a choice of fruit. All right, it is Lucy Villarreal's birthday today in our building. Happy birthday, Lucy. Hope you have a fantastic day. Also, I have some teacher mail. I want to make sure I give a shout out to Charlie Kincaid for having excellent behavior all day, showing great improvement. Charlie is so kind and works really hard all day. He's a high five hop from Mrs. Heckenberg. Kane Settles is showing great improvement and being helpful and a good example. Kane has started participating more and showing all of us what he knows in reading. Mrs. Heckenberg, way to go, Kane. Riker Waljasper has a teacher mail from Mrs. Van Osdal for being helpful and a good example. Riker helped a friend sound out and write words. She is so proud of you. Way to go, Riker. Parker Coberay is being helpful and a good example. Mrs. Van Osdal says Parker helped a friend tear out their magnetic worksheets. And sometimes that takes a helper. Way to go. Stepping up and being a leader, Parker. Cash Davis is being helpful and a good example. Cash has been so helpful to other students and setting a good example of what a hawk is. From Mrs. Van Osdal. All right. Blake Martin is quietly reminded his classmates that they needed to be at a level 1 while Mrs. G was teaching. He took ownership and said, change starts with me, and I'm going to be a model, and then I'm going to talk to my peers and say, hey, remember, we're a level 1. Good job, Blake Martin. Way to go, buddy. I know that Mrs. G appreciates that. Everly Broadwell is being a friend and being helpful and a good example. Ms. Fugit says Everly has put first things first by working hard on her I-Ready lessons and her work in class. Woo woo! I love hearing that. And one more for today. Delilah Garber is being a friend, having excellent behavior all day. Delilah is always on task. She is a kind friend to all students. Way to go. From Ms. Fugit. All right, I love seeing that teacher mail. I'll get those on the board, which is starting to layer, and I love it because that just shows all the positive energy and spirit happening at Central Lee Elementary. And today, our middle school has their Lighthouse Review, where people from Franklin Covey, which is where our Leader in Me program is, that is the company that writes the books and has the program that helps us be good leaders. They're coming to see about their implementation. We have people coming next Tuesday to do the same thing. So boys and girls, the fact that we are working on leadership at Central Elementary and Central Middle School is so exciting, and I'm so excited to showcase that today and welcome visitors. If you see visitors, what are things that you can do? Of course, you're quiet in the hallway doing the things you're supposed to be doing and having good line basics, but we can give lots of smiles. If we do see people, we can say good morning, we can say hello, and we can be very kind and wonderful examples all throughout the school. Let's do it. So back to that scoreboard. I got the summary pages. Yes, yes, and yes, boys and girls. Even though we've had a lot of people out with illness, our data still hit our goals. Way to go on those lead measures. You passed 2 lessons, 92% of you, and 90% of you still passed 2 lessons in reading and math on your iReady personal path, and 92% of you were tracking those personal leadership goals. That means we are glowing up green another week at Central Lee Elementary. Boys and girls, those lead measures and getting in the practice of tracking and holding ourselves to accountability and checks is how we continue to grow and are always better together. We shine bright together, Central Lee Elementary. We say to ourselves, I will give it my all, make good choices, follow directions, and be kind. And that's how we earn those high fives. That's how we create a culture of learning for all at Central Lee Elementary. So you decide how you're going to be today. You're going to make your own weather that is a wonderful weather and spread that with everybody, just like starting to happen outside. So boys and girls, you do you to the best of your ability and have a fantastic day. I'm going to let you do the Pledge of Allegiance with your peers and classmates today. See you later.